Miracle Boy Boxing. I am your host and truth. And guys, ladies and gentlemen, Naoya Inoue from Japan has done it again, man. He's now the undisputed champion. And once again, he was able to beat a top fighter. He's done it again. Two-time undisputed champion, guys. Two-time undisputed champion of the world. And he's got all the belts at junior featherweight, man. He's got the WBA, the WBC, the WBO, the IBF. He's the man to beat. He's been the man to beat since throughout his whole career. No one has beaten him. He's 24-0 with 22 knockouts, guys. That's impressive, And when you look at Naoya Inoue, man, I always say I'm a big fan of Japanese boxing. I love Japanese boxing. I love the way they go out there and fight with their hearts. And we saw it on the card. We've seen it. He had two guys going at it, two Japanese fighters going at it. First time I've seen them fight. And they were going at it, man. Blood, sweat, tears. That's how they fight. They go out with their heart. They don't know any other way to fight. Naoya Inoue has that and more. Naoya Inoue is complete, man. He can box, he can punch, he got speed. Excellent timing, excellent body shots, body punch, body work. He's dangerous, and you can see why he's unstoppable and undefeated. Two-time undisputed champion of the world. And I said it, and I put a comment there saying that he's Japan's greatest fighter ever, in my opinion. There have been many, many great fighters in Japan, and even right now, Hunto Nakatani, Kosai Tanaka, Kenshiro Terari, they're all great fighters. But Naoya Inoue is the best #1 pound-for-pound fighter in all of Japan. And he proved it once again by becoming two-time undisputed champion of the world by defeating Tapales. And it was a good competitive fight. Tapales did his thing, tried to neutralize the shoulder roll, execute it. It was working here at times, but the right hand of Naoya Inoue was getting through, and eventually he got through, and that's how the fight ended. Tapales ate a right hand and got a late reaction, and he went down. The referee counted to 8. Matter of fact, before, I think counted at 9. He waved it off because when he got up, he was really... Matter of fact, he didn't even want to get up. He was so dazed, so hurt. Put up a good fight for 10 rounds. 10 rounds, and Naoya Inoue, man, the monster, show why he is the monster, king of the mountain, two-time undisputed champion of the world. In my opinion, he's Japan's greatest boxer right now, and maybe in history. Two-time undisputed champion, 24-0. He's got 22 knockouts. Excellent, explosive punching power, speed, accuracy, you name it. He's got it all. He can't be stopped. He cannot be stopped, guys. There it is. Can't be stopped. What's next for him? Don't know. Likely he's gonna move up in weight because he's undisputed champion at that weight class. Let me see. 1 second, guys. I'm looking for something here. Okay. Okay. So, at 122, he's the man to beat, guys. Undisputed champion of the world. And after defeating Marlen Tapales from the Philippines, taking his IBF title, he's now the man to beat. Now, there's some good challenges. Here we have Luis Neri. That's a rumored opponent. Casimiro has always been a rumored opponent, and opponent that a lot of the boxing want to see for some time. Then we got, let's see, Jonas Sultan, pretty solid contender. Luis Neri is the #1 contender in the WBC. Akhmadaliev, who just came off of beating El Chacal who is also now the number 1 contender to the WBA. So Naoya Inoue has some challenges, pretty solid challenges for his undisputed championship, but he can also go up in weight to 126. You got some good fights there. You got Renato Lopez, you got Ray Vargas, you got Robeisy Ramirez. You know, those fights are good, interesting challenges, and we'll see what happens. But Naoya Inoue, man, has stakes his claim as Japan's top boxer today and maybe in history. If you look at that man's resume, man, he's beaten a ton of undefeated fighters, ton of excellent fighters, highly ranked fighters, stopped them, beat them. Only one man took him to the limit, and that was Nonito Donaire. And he came back and knocked Donaire out in 2 rounds in a rematch. So Donaire was the only guy to take Naoya Inoue to hell and back. After that, no one has ever really pushed him to the limit since. I think if he goes up to 126, the competition may get a bit stiffer because he's fighting bigger guys and skill as well. You know, guys like Robeisy Ramirez is solid fights. He's got Ray Vargas, he's got Brandon Figueroa, Luis Alberto Lopez. So Rafael Espinosa, who just defeated Robeisy Ramirez in an action fight, likely the fight of the year. So he's got competition, man. He's got competition. So we'll see what happens, guys. We'll see what happens. Naoya Inoue, guys, stakes his claim as the man to beat at 122. And he even beat a guy, he's still from Fulton, knocking him out in his last fight prior to the one that he just had against Tapales. Took his undefeated record. In Japan. So we'll see what happens with that. Miracle Boy Boxing, guys. I'm your host, The Crew. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, guys. That was Very Toxic Devil Boxing right here. Naoya Inoue, the monster, 2-time now undisputed champion of the world, joining an elite class of fighters. Clarissa Shields, Terrence Crawford, and now you got Naoya, the monster Inoue. And Canelo Alvarez. Canelo's undisputed at 168. Not at 175. He got some crown because I better BF has the other straps. So what do you have at Miracle Boy Boxing, guys? I'm your host of The Crew. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, guys. It's all Very Toxic Devil Boxing right here. See you guys in my next video. Peace.